Hare Krishna. Shri Namperumal ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai. Hare Krishna. So today we are going to speak about the walking styles of Ranganaji. It is most famous in Srirangam. Generally in Tamil they say Ranga Nadai, Kanji Kodai, Balaji Udai or Balaji Vadai. These are very famous. So in Srirangam, Ranga Nadai is very famous. In Kanjipuram, Kanji Varadaraj Kodai is very famous. And Balaji's Udai means Vastram is very famous. Also the Vada Prasad is very famous. Just like if you go to Tirupati and there is a ticket called Vastram ticket. In Tamil, Vastram is Udai. So Vastram ticket, those days it was there, nowadays they stopped there. That Vastram ticket, those days, maybe around 10-15 years back, if you purchase one ticket, it is something like 14,500 or something. If you purchase the ticket, you will get darshan after 25 or 30 years. It is booked up to 25 to 30 years. So much of booking is done already. So now they removed that scheme also, I heard. So thousands of people are waiting to see that Vastram Seva, because we can carry that Vastram of Lord Balaji on our head in a very nice plate, and we can go in front of the Lord and sit in front of Lord Balaji, and there the Pujari will decorate the Lord with a rotate, and very nicely they will dress the Lord Balaji. That Vastram is very famous, called Udai, Balaji's dressing. Also Tirupati Balaji's Vada Prasad also very famous. Nowhere you can see such a big Vada. That Vada is made out of the urad dal with the skin, black skin also. They will grind it and they will make that Vada. That will not spoil for many days. Such a special Vada we can get in Balaji. Very crispy Vadas they offer to Lord Balaji. So Balaji's Vada is very famous. Similarly, Kanchi Kodai. Kodai means, in one meaning is umbrella, the other meaning is the charity, the dhan. So Kanchipuram is very famous for its umbrella, because when we can see the Varadaraj festival, when Varadaraj coming along with Sridevi Bhudevi, they use a very huge umbrella. Around one umbrella, around some 50-60 people can stay. Such a big umbrella. White umbrella. They hold on two sides of Varadaraj. Sometimes they load a big umbrella on above Varadaraj. So this umbrella, then now and then they will just stop, they will throw it up and they rotate. Very nice stylely they will bring. This Kodai is very famous. Another meaning of Kodai is charity. The Varadaraj is known as Varam Dadadi Idi Varada. So in giving Vara, bestowing the benedictions, he is king. Therefore, he is known as also Varadaraj. Varam, Varadene mein Raj hai, Varadaraj. So that is also called Kodai, Dan. So there is no one is equal to Varadaraj in giving charity. He will give himself to the devotees. So many devotees, like Ramanujacharya was serving in Varadaraj temple. Then later when Ranganaji asked him for charity and asked Ramanujacharya. So although Ramanujacharya was life and soul for Varadaraj, but the Ranganaji asked in a different way. Varadaraj gave even Ramanujacharya to Srirangam. Similarly, a devotee who goes to Varadaraj temple, after taking his darshan, when they come out, after coming down from all those steps, then there is a higher platform is there. They will walk like a king itself. After getting so much benediction from the Varadaraj, they will walk like a king. So therefore, even Kuresha, we heard in the last story how Kuresha he lost his vision, eyes. Then he prayed to Varadaraj and Varadaraj gave the eyes back. So anything Varadaraj can give. So therefore he is known as King of Charity. Varadaraj. So therefore, Kanchi Kodai is very famous. Similarly, Ranga Nadai. Ranga Nadai means the walking style of Ranganaji. Chalne ka dang. So Ranganaji walks in different styles. It is said in the Shastras that Ranganaji walks in 18 different styles he walks itself. So also we can hear from Ramayana that Ramchandra, he learned all this beauty from Ranganaji itself. There is a sloga also. In Kambaramana it's given more detail. Hamsa Gadir, Vyagra Gadir, Gaja Gadir, like that one sloga is there. So Ranganaji have these 18 styles of walking. So these are the personal beauty of Ranganaji's walking. So it is said Simhagadi, Hamsagadi, Vyagragadi, Gajagadi, Sarpagadi, Rishabhagadi, like that Garuda Gadi, like that so many are there. So most prominently there are 18. 18 are the main walking styles. So this we can see in different festivals, different styles we can see. Especially on Vaikunta Ekadashi day, when the Lord comes out for 20 days, so Lord will show all these styles to devotees. So that is actually, the professional carriers are there. They are trained in Srirangam how to walk. They will be when their childhood only they are given the palanquin and they go to the Kaveri sand and they will practice that walking style, how to walk in each place, how to walk, each position how to walk. So these are actually the styles of Ranganaji. Sometimes in Tirupati, Balaji and Vardhana, different temple, they want to do this walking style for their deities. And they taken the people from Srirangam and they tried there. But it is not happening. This style is only for Namperumal only. This beauty of walking is only for Namperumal. Although they try, they imitate, but this walking of Ranganaji Namperumal, it will not come on any other place. Because Ranganaji's walking is very beautiful. So some of the examples we can give, that just like a Simhagadi means Lord walking like a lion. Just like a lion, when it comes out from the cave, lion very proudly look right side, is there any enemies? Then it will turn his face left side, is there any enemies? Then it proudly look at back side, any enemy, is there any enemies? Then very Gambhira will walk. That is called Simhagadi, walking like a lion. Ranganaji also, when he comes from the comes out from in his palanquin, there will be, when he coming alone, there will be 16 people will be carrying the palanquin. 4 in the front and 4 at the back, totally 16. So those who carry the palanquin in the front, they will rotate the palanquin one to this side, once to this side, then one to back, then move forward. This is called Simha Gadi. And Gajagadi means walking like an elephant. Especially they do this Gajagadi in Srirangam when the Lord climbs on the steps. When there are some places the steps will be there. When they are climbing on step, we can see, if you notice the Srirangam elephant also, elephant will not keep quite straightly. It will always move its ears like this, and the trunks also it will move like this, Like that Ranganaji also, when they stand on the step, then they will do like this. Very nicely, slowly they will move. Jil. Those who stand on the front, they will carry the palanquin like this. According to the style of Ranganaji's movement, there will be a person behind Namperumal. He will be holding a golden umbrella with small bells. And he will rotate the umbrella according to the style of Ranganaji's moving. So on that umbrella also will rotate like this. It will make very nice voice. Jil. It will make very nice sound also. And according to that style, there will be some 2 persons will be there always. They will be singing because his Gana Amrutam always will be singing. So this person who singer, he also move according to the style of Ranganaji. They also move like that. So this is the walking style of Ranganaji. This is called Gajagadi. And Sarpagadi means walking like a snake. The snake, when it's moved, suddenly if the snake seen his food or prey, suddenly the snake will keep the body down but keep the head up like this. Only head will rise. Then suddenly he will put the head down. So similarly, Ranganaji also, when he goes on some particular places, especially when he go to meet his consort Lakshmi Devi, or you want to go to meet some devotees in some particular places, the pujaris, those who carry in the palanquin, those who are in the front, they will raise the palanquin up like this suddenly. Especially Ranganaji, when you go to the Tulukanachiyar Sannidhi in Srirangam temple, and especially when he comes out from the Vaikunta Dwar, that time this Sarpagadi, this walking like a snake, they will make. They will rise up the palanquin suddenly. Those who are in the front, so Lord will go like this for some time. Then some places, when the Lord enter inside, after crossing Jai Vijaya Lord while going back, suddenly they will put the palanquin down to the ground. Only those who are in the front. So this style is called as Sarpagadi. And Rishabhagadi means, in certain vahanas you can see the Rishabhagadi. The bull when it walks, behind the bull there will be some hum kind of thing will be there. Then the bull walks, that hump will be moved like this. So some pallakin like Alum Pallak, some pallakin we can see, the whole pallak will be moved like a bull's that hump, like that. That's called Rishabhagati. And sometimes when the Lord comes out from the step, then he will move like this, like a jumping of a tiger. That we can see, so that style, we can feel that like a tiger. That is called as Vyagragati, walking like a Vyagra, jumping and going. That style he will show on the Vaikunta Ekadashi day when the Lord he is coming from the Pagalpattu Mandapam. He will on the western side 2-3 times Lord goes here and there. That time he will show this Vyagragati. He will show all the walking styles on that Vaikunta Ekadashi, that first 10 days. Every day night, those who have the opportunity to stay inside only, they can see all this Vyagragati, Sarpagati, all these styles they can see. So generally Ranganathji's movement is very special. Wherever he move, he will wear a very nice tight dhoti and with a smile, bell kind of thread in his navel. Then wearing a very tight, thick, nice dress, and the pallakin move that pallakin is called as Toluk Kiniyan. Toluk Kiniyan means very lightweight it is. It is very good, very sweet for the shoulders. Tamil direct meaning. Tol means shoulder, Kiniyan means very nice, sweet. So that small pallakin, Ranganathji generally wherever he want to go, he will go alone. Only in every festival, the first day of the festival, sometime like a Brahmotsava or some festival happen, the first day Lord will come with Sri Devi and Bhudevi. Then the 7th day Lord will come with his consorts Sri Devi and Bhudevi. So that time when he comes, that's a big pallakin. That pallakin is called as Tiruchivigai. That's a big pallakin with Sri Devi, Bhudevi, that pallakin. So that time the Lord moves like a swan along with his wife, along with his consorts. Lord moves. That is called Hamsagati. Lord goes very softly, sweetly. If you look at from a video, we can see like a Hamsa Vahana, how the swan is moving, like that we can feel. So this is called as Hamsa Gati. Hamsa Gati, Sarpa Gati, Vyagra Gati, Gaja Gati, Rishabha Gati. In this way, 18 styles are there for Ranganathji. These 18 styles are very famous in Srirangam. Lord has showed, last time we spoke this past time about how a North Indian devotee, he came, he did glorify Kirtan for the Lord. The Lord personally, in order to give some gift for him, Namperumal personally showed all this walking style for him. That time Lord personally came out from the deity and he personally walked and showed itself. All these styles. Not in Pallakin also. Also it is said in Tamil, they say, Munnilum Pinnadage Perumal. Ranganathji, his backside is more beautiful than his front itself. Therefore in particular one Vahana is there, silver horse Vahana. That time we can see the Lord's backside very nicely. They will decorate the Lord's backside also. Just like the front, they will decorate the backside also. Munnilum Pinnadagiya Perumal. Although in our material eyes, Srirangam and Namperumal, all his pastimes appear like a material thing, but the Vedas and Puranas and the Acharyas, they are glorified. He is the same Supreme Lord, not only same Supreme Lord, he is the most merciful, most kind and directly the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because the great souls of the Vaikunta, they want to come to Srirangam itself. Why means in the Vaikunta Loka, Lord will be associated with all his dear servants and close associates. But in Srirangam, Namperumal is very simple. Any person go near to him, any person can go and talk to him. He can enjoy in his pastimes itself. Therefore, it is said many great souls are there. Regularly they are appearing in Srirangam just to be engaged in the service of Namperumal itself. So the speciality of the deities is, because the Lord has the nature, he is a controller, he is the maintainer, he is a Purusha, like that. But the same personality of Godhead, when he appear in the form of a deity, he will create, his devotee is the controller. Deity form, he will just simply stand still as if the devotee is his master. Because when the devotee gives food, then only he will eat. When the devotee gives bath, only then only he will bath. So in this way, Lord will remain subordinate to his devotees. That is Archa Avadara. So deities we should not call as this a metal deity or some wooden deity. No, it's an offense actually. Because on the will of the Lord is appearing in his incarnation as Archa Avatara. So in this Archavadara, Lord is very special. He will remain like a samadhi. He will consider his devotees to be his boss. Whatever the devotee gives, he accepts the prasada. Whatever the devotee, wherever the devotee takes, the Lord will follow him. So in this way, that's why the deities are very, very special. Then the Supreme Lord person. Therefore, Tirumangayalvar is always attached to the deities. Then directly the Vibhava Avatar, directly the Lord's personal appearance itself. Because for the pure devotee, for them deities, they will talk to them like anything. They will eat, the deities will eat, they will do everything. That all these things, all together, it is in Namperumal. He has eaten prasadam, he has walked with the devotees, he has spoken with the devotees. Everything is done by the Ranganaji. Shri Namperumal ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srila Gurudev ki jai. Jai Gaur Premanande, Hari Hari Bol.